Hello and welcome to my Thresh guide for beginners. Thresh's passive is called Damnation. Thresh collects souls of dead enemies and each soul grants him 1 armor and 1 ability power. This is why he doesn't get armor per level like other champions. There are other usages of the souls, but we'll come back to that. Thresh's Q is called Death Sentence, but everyone calls it Hook. Thresh stuns the first unit he hits and pulls it towards him twice. Thresh can recast his Q to fly towards the enemy as long as he casts it before the time runs out. With Hook you can engage, deny an enemy from engaging, stop a dash or jump, and even escape from a difficult situation with a jungle camp. Thresh's W is called Dark Passage, or a really unknown word for every ADC, the Lantern. Thresh throws his Lantern, shielding only one ally. If Thresh walks into the Lantern, or if an ally takes it, then Thresh gets a shield which scales with souls. You can throw the Lantern to collect souls, but try to be careful because the cooldown is really long, so if you feel like you need to save someone, don't waste it on souls. And something really important, Lantern gives vision, so never face check again, Thresh players. Oh, and it gets better. If your ally right clicks the Lantern, he dashes towards Thresh. Insane, I know. Be careful though. Your Lantern can body block, so when they chase you, try to throw it behind you and not in front of you. Thresh's Z is called Flay, an ability that could be difficult to understand at first, but with some practice it's really easy. Let me show you an example. Your cursor will always show the way you are pushing, so you are pulling enemies on the other way. Always the Flay starts from behind, which means always the pull will happen first and then the push. Flay's passive gives damage to Thresh's auto attacks that scales with souls, and it depends on when you auto attacked last time. But every time you auto attack, it resets. You can actually see how it changes colors next to the souls. If it's red, the next auto attack will deal max damage of his passive. The Flay is really useful by helping you hit the hook easier, stop an enemy engage, interrupt a dash or jump, and even push an enemy towards an incoming ally ability that could miss without the Flay. Thresh's R is called the Box. Thresh creates a box or a prison that slows enemy champions by 99% and deals a lot of damage only to the first enemy to hit the wall. The rest of the walls deal no damage and slow for half duration only. For spells, to be honest, just take Flashing Knight, because nothing else is really that good. Useful combos with Thresh. Before level 6. Let's start with the basics. You need these 6 minions and these 3 minions to get level 2, which is your moment to attempt an engage. Engage with EQ, or even better, E-Auto Q for more damage. If they play defensively, try to hook first and then Flay. Always try to use the Lantern to bring your jungler in the fight. You can always do this with your flash or even by hitting a minion with your Q and then recasting your Q. After level 6 you can hook, then ulti, then Flay. This will deal massive damage even before your ADC can react. In teamfights, stay next to your teammates and try to peel them with your hook or Flay to immobilize or push away the enemies that are close, as well as using the Lantern to reposition an ally. For runes, I would suggest Glacial because it makes it so much easier, especially against melee champions like Blitz or Leona, unless you feel really squeezy, so you can try Aftershock. And no, I don't take Hex Flash. Everyone can see when your flash is up, so basically they can expect your engage with flash. And second of all, if they have wards, they will always see you using it, so it's kinda pointless. For items, Solar is my favorite mythic, and then either Ziggs as second item or depending on the enemy team. For example, if AD enemies, you need armor. If AP enemies, you need magic resist. For next season, it's almost exactly the same, but a big difference is one item that is going to be my second item every game. Trailblazer. What an insane item to make your teammates follow you without even making them click this bad lantern. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe for more.